Oh, what's good, YouTube? We got how Cleveland Brown Myles Garrett spent his first $1 million with GQ Sports. Hit that sub button. Let's get into the video. Rackets.
I'm Myles Garrett, defensive end for the Cleveland Browns, and this is how I spent my first $1 million.
I ain't gonna lie, you give me $1 million. I don't know, I'm gonna try to flip it.
I didn't have the biggest relationship with money, I would say. My mother and my dad will always say, like, I wasn't a kid to ask for much. Really, all I wanted as a kid was some time to play some video games or some comic books. And I mean, those were like 99 cents. College, I had like $400 for like 2.5 weeks. I was over here trying to figure out how I was gonna keep the lights on in my house. It's helped me, you know, now being a little bit more frugal. It was better off making my own meals and trying to meal prep than trying to go out with my friends and figure out what I'm gonna do with $10. And it just kind of led to my lifestyle now where I stay inside, just chill a lot. I binge watched like the complete like original series of Pokemon. After my grand passed away, I ended up buying flowers for the funeral. I was like, yo, I have like $50 for my name right now. I had a pretty good idea of where I was going to be drafted, and I was talking to the first, second, and third teams. I remember at the beginning of the day, like I'm over there getting dressed, hanging over with some of my friends that came over, and my mother calls from downstairs, and she was like, Myles, I need you to film something. They messed it up. You have to come film it again. I don't think they got your audio. And I was like, of course not. So I go downstairs, and like Randy Moss is waiting downstairs for me. I'm like,
Randy Moss?
And Randy Moss is my favorite player growing up. Like, I don't even know what to say. I'm like stunned. I'm like looking at this man. You would think I saw like, you know, Jesus in the flesh. Draft night. I know my name's gonna be called, and they call, but I don't have my phone on me. And my mother gets a call, picks it up, says it's for you. Boom. Myles Garrett, we're gonna use our pick on you. Congratulations, you're a Cleveland Brown. It's Jim Brown. It's been amazing. It's been a blessing. Here are the details of my rookie contract.
How much you made on that rookie contract? Let's see.
You heard about how I made my first $1 million. Now here's how I spent it.
Ooh,
my dad's car. 130 grand.
Yeah, kind of car you got, house, man.
Not used to handling this much money.
That was a lot of raggings. I ain't gonna hold you.
It was before the draft, before I got picked. I was like, so what's your dream car? I was trying to get it out. And I was like, as soon as this happens, I'm gonna do it for him.
Hey,
he's done so much for me. I'm thinking he's gonna pick like a Chevelle or like a old Mustang, maybe an old like Camaro. Like he's a West Coast boy. He's like, yeah, M6 BMW. I'm like, done.
He got him a
wasn't
M6.
expecting that, but done.
Hey,
just see that smile on it.
He got him a W son. He got him an M6. I want an M. I don't know if I want an M6. I take an M4, M3. They got him an M6 W sign.
His face. Let him know that not only did I make it, like we made it. $130,000 for my dad's BMW M6.
That's just like he got them M's. Okay, he got one dude's a ring.
$20,000. Just say an improvement to my mother's wedding ring.
That's nice.
I don't know how I got roped into this wedding ring improvement, but I was asked to add a couple more of them shiny stones to her ring. And it's your mother. You don't say no to your mother. What are you gonna do?
Oh, she asked him. Okay, yeah, you can't say no. You bought him a townhouse.
Third big purchase was a townhome in Berea, Ohio. Now, right next to the facility, I needed a place to stay. $200,000.
See, that's smart. Cause some of y'all sports players, Steph Curry, you go get a place across town. He got one next door. Nigga, then when you late to practice, look at you. It's your fault. Why you didn't get one next door, Steph and Curry?
I didn't need a big spot, but I just needed something cozy for me. It was a very close facility. I could never be late to work. I could stay as late as I want to get my work in, some extra plays in, stay in my playbook, and then go right back home. And a lot of the time, I just ended up walking to work. There was a back door at the end of the street, and I could just walk right through the fence right into work. It was first home purchase, wasn't a lot of haggling. My mother's a haggler. She was like, all right, it's 220, how about 180?
I feel like I could do that.
You can do, like, the price says 220, you're just gonna chop 40 off. They have a number, you have a number. You can always be in the middle, especially if you're paying in cash.
Okay,
next purchase, I needed something for the garage. I have this new house, gotta put something in it. Porsche 911 Turbo S.
I knew he was gonna say
$220,000.
You can't.
I bought other like exotic or sports cars since then, but that still remains my favorite. I've always been into cars. I grew up with a lot of car fanatics as a kid. And my best friend as a kid, his name was Jesus. His dad was a mechanic. We just had a group. We would go to car shows like every weekend, being able to see all the different brands and models of all these.
Hey, a car show is lit. I don't know if y'all ever been to one, but it is. He got
$50,000 for my first Rolex. I believe those two go together, like watches and cars.
That's really like
around Texas that we drove to. We went from the bottom of Texas to like the Panhandle. So we were going everywhere to see these cars. Sometimes you see a guy with a suit on and he's all suited and booted, and other times you see guys with sweatpants and a regular like t-shirt on. But they all had nice watches. You got a nice car, you got a nice watch, and it matched up. My dad always told me to wear a watch when I got older. I mean, I was like, yo, I have a phone. What do I need that for, old man? But now I understand like the look, the appeal of a nice timepiece.
Okay, you bought some
I bought a plot of land in Hinkley, Ohio.
You got a milli in your bank account. Go get you some property. Don't just be splurging your M's on something. Go get you some. Go invest it. Go put it up.
For $260,000, which I didn't end up building on like I was expecting to. I think it was like my second year, and I was like, I'm gonna be here for a long time. I had a decent first year. I'm gonna be here for a long time. Might as well build a house, get ready, get settled in. But cooler heads prevailed. I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to wait 2-3 years to build a house. This is not it. I need a house now. Bought the plot of land for $260 for about 10 acres. Sold it for I think around $300K. So I made back a little money.
10 acres?
$30,000 on my new winter wardrobe. You don't know how hard it is to find a 16 or a 17 not in store. It is rough. Finding something that fits my legs and my waist. I give my dimensions to like a seamstress or a tailor, and they're like, you probably have the measurements wrong. It's like, nah, I don't. Let me put another one on there. I remember one big purchase, one pair of shoes, some off-white Jordans. I remember being there with my friend Jeremy. I was like, should I get them? He was like, do you want them? Are you willing to spend $10,000? I was like, that's what I have you for. He was like, bro, you're not gonna go to your grave with it. If you really want the shoes, go get the shoes. It's not like you're gonna find 16s in a shoe like that very often. Cocked them that day.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. If I got the money, I'm gonna go buy those sneakers.
The rest of the money was a lot of smaller purchases, all pretty meaningful, or meaningful to me at least. I gave $10,000 to my church that I used to go to back in Dallas when I was growing up. Bought a gaming setup, new gaming PC, monitors, redid my whole office for $10,000. I got a custom mural for $10,000 of the end of Jurassic Park, where the T-Rex throws the raptor. Actually, no one knows about this. I bought a signed guitar, signed by Prince. It was around 10 G's. I saw it in Box Lunch of all places. Sack challenge. Each sack that I got, I was donating $5,000. So I ended up putting up a decent amount that year. I'm out of my first million. I haven't spent more than this though.
You did better than most people that spend their first million.
I am the artist formerly known as Myles Garrett. This is how I spent my first $1 million. Thank you for having me.
I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.